What's up, world? Welcome to a new episode of the Brandon Janeau Show. As you already know, I am Brandon Janeau. As always, shout out to my family, Urban Boulevard, BLVD.co. That's their website on social media. That's their pages on social media. They got a street page. They got a CO company page. They go there. You find whatever you like. If you like some things, hit the button. It should send you to the Urban Boulevard .us, which is their online website page where you can buy anything. And if you like it, then type in the code Brandon.30 for 30% off. That's Brandon.30 for 30% off of your purchase. Um, Now, let's get into the show. I haven't done a podcast like since Tuesday morning. Instagram Live, my brother Juan. Shout out to Juan. Sports Talk Podcast. Go follow him on social media. Um, but I haven't done a podcast since then. Reason why, if you can hear it in my voice and in my nose and stuff, I've been dealing with sinuses, allergies. You know, the weather's changing. It's getting crazy. So I always get sick around this time. So, and that's about matter of fact, I get sick always around the spring and the summer. I never get sick in the winter, which is the craziest thing. I may catch a cold or two, but it's never like to this extent where I'm really fucking sick. Like where you can hear it in my voice and my nose and everything. I just literally had to blow my nose. Crazy, crazy. I just, I had to say that. But I haven't done the top 10 list, which I'm kind of mad about. But we got one coming soon, so stay tuned for that. So but this episode I wanted to do, and I'm gonna do two tonight actually. So, and this one's probably I don't know which one I'm gonna drop first, but I want to do this one first. So tonight, so earlier today, um, I went to my niece's um pre-K graduation. Um, I went and just to see my niece literally um just receiving stuff, hearing all of the amazing things she did. Like I think she made AB honor roll. Like it's like when you hear all these crazy things in pre-K, like wow, that's crazy. And then they had like a little dance at the end of the graduation, and she was swag surfing. Yeah, a song that wasn't even she wasn't even thought of when that song came on. When that song came out, she was they classmates was swag surfing. It was so funny, man. And then like after graduation, we're all in the hallway trying to get the kids and take pictures and all these things. And I posted a couple of things about on my Instagram, Brand New Show on Instagram, so go see it. And I posted a couple of things, and you know, first thing she do is when she see me, she wants me to pick up, and it's a different man. It's a different feeling, man. I have another niece who turns who turned 11 months today, and her first birthday is literally next month. No, she turned 11 months yesterday, and her first birthday is June 25th. And so it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I have another niece who's 18 in New Orleans, getting ready to go to school, college. She got accepted to University of New Orleans. She'll be going in August, and I'm so proud of her. And being an uncle, man, is crazy, and I love those little girls to death. And I got more nieces and nephews, but those three I keep close to my heart because I literally am like, my 18-year-old niece. That was the first baby in like the house since me. So me and her always we're 10 years apart, and we have just like she knows anytime she needs me, I'm there. She don't even have to do a lot. That's my baby. I love her to death. Um, but she also knows not to. She knows not to play with me too because she knows, because a couple months ago, like a year ago, I think, her grades were slipping, and she was trying to blame everybody else. And I'm like, listen, you can't be blaming people for your problems because your mom goes to there tomorrow, I go, your mama go. Who you gonna blame then? Like you gotta figure out your own path. You gotta do your own shit your own way. And she understood that. And now she's going to college. She's one of the smartest little girls I've ever met. Like even when she was a kid, she was fucking intelligent. Like scary reading. She was like six reading on like a eighth grade level, like of books. Yeah, that type of smart. But like everything in teenagers, when you get older, shit gets swept up, and then you get older. You know what I'm saying? High school drama, bullshit come around, and you fall into it. Um, and I'm proud of her. She's going to college, man. I can't wait to go to New Orleans and see her. Um, and that's gonna be so dope. Same thing, with today, seeing my niece. Even though it's pre-K, I don't care. It's still my niece, man. Like that little girl is like the best, man. She's inquisitive as shit now. They get to that age. She's about to turn 4 in August. She's going to get to that age of like wanting to know everything. Because I got her Tuesday. I got her Tuesday, and we were driving to my mom's job, and she's like, Uncle Brandon, because she calls me Uncle Brandon. Uncle Brandon, how you my uncle? You know, it's just like it's crazy just to have like that. She's smart too, and she loves being the center of attention like a dad. And um, my brother, um, and it's so cool. You know what I'm saying? Just to see um her grow. You know what I'm saying? And my other niece to be almost close to 1, and I think she's now starting to get comfortable around people, which is pretty cool. And being an uncle is one of the best jobs I got. Um, not just not podcasting, not creating content and anything like that. It's being an uncle. Um, till one day I have my own kids, and then that will succeeded maybe. But for right now, being an uncle is the best job I got. Um, you know, and it's a great feeling. You know what I'm saying? And I'm realizing like I'm in my niece's lives. Like even if I'm doing this, I'm in their lives. I remember those times where my niece literally would tell my brother to call me just so she could see me. She just want to see me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be like, oh wow, that's different. Thank you to technology for that. And it got me thinking, like, because every good thing in life, there's some negative shit. Um, one of my uncles, even though he wasn't my blood uncle, he was like my uncle. Passed away. Uh, you know, passed away Tuesday, and I grew up around that, man. Uh, I actually posted it yesterday. That my best times with my Uncle Sam, was when I go with my dad on the weekends, and they had playing a basketball league. Him, my Uncle Elroy, my Uncle Emmanuel, my Uncle Bryce, and they had playing a basketball league. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. And just watching them still play basketball and everything. It's pretty dope. But to see them do that, like they grew up together, which is another crazy thing. They all grew up together and still made friends throughout all the craziest times of life. Um, Hurricane Katrina, um, them having kids, them having grandkids, all of this. And it's crazy. And not just my Uncle Sam knew my dad, he grew up with my mom and my stepdad too. So it's just like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And he passed. Um, and I actually called my dad um, yesterday. And I called him just to check on him, like I always do, but it felt like I needed to check on him earlier than when I used to check on him. I used to call him around like 4 or 5 when I'm driving, but I called him at 12 noon yesterday. And he saw the phone. He's like, damn, you called me earlier today. He's like, damn, you called me earlier today. And I said, yeah. I said, I just had to check on you. I had to see how you feeling, how you was doing. You know what I'm saying? They grew up together. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And my dad's one of those men, that you know probably will get a straight answer from. Probably holds his feelings back a little bit too much. Um, which I kind of related with Kendrick Lamar, Father Time, on his new album, because he's like, my dad, everything my dad didn't want me to be became everything I was. Because I'm very open. Everything sometimes it depends on just the setting. My dad, I don't knock my dad for that. I mean, it was the era that he grew up in, the time that he grew up in. So, just checking on him. And like, even, and, they used to call my uncle Crazy Sam from the 10 Ward. And everybody that I was around during those times, I related with Crazy Sam the most. Go figure. Um, Because I didn't think he was crazy. I thought he was in his right mind. If you want to choke a referee, I kind of understood that shit. You causing me the game, bitch. I should choke the fuck out you. I understood it. I 100% understood that. Yeah, I called him crazy. I was like, nah, that shit makes sense to me. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I told my dad that. I was like, man, I remember y'all beating up referees in basketball games. And he's like, man, I was like, that's my finest memories of y'all, man, especially you. And it was just talking to my dad about him and everything, just checking on him. And and it makes you think. You know what I'm saying? Because me as an uncle now, and growing up around my uncles, like Uncle Sam, the lessons they teach you, you won't see it now. When I was a kid, they would tell me, I never understood it. I didn't, you know. And it kind of reminds me of what I'm doing now. Like the lessons I'm doing now and the things I'm telling my nieces and nephews now, they're not gonna comprehend it right now. I didn't comprehend it. But as I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize from like my blood uncles, shout out to Uncle E, love you, from my blood uncles to literally my uncles that literally I was just always around when I was with my dad. I'm learning that they weren't telling me that shit for the now. They used to say when you get older, you nigga, you gonna realize it, you gonna understand it. And I was like, damn, that's right. It's crazy how they will tell you that shit, and you'll be like, yeah, I understand. But as you get older, now you realize that, holy shit, I see what they mean. I see now what they mean. And it's kind of how I feel about my nieces and nephews. So if I tell my nieces and nephews something now, it's not about the now. Even though I'm saying it in this present moment, it's about the later. And if you pick up on it later, then I did my job as an uncle. Because I'm not here to be your parent. Your parents gonna coddle you. Your parents gonna hug you, tell you they love you. When you fall on the ground, they will give you ice and kiss your boo boo. I mean, I do that now with my nieces, but still, that doesn't matter. But as we continue to get older, as they continue to get older, I should say, they're gonna come more and more to me for a conversation. Maybe not like their parents, and I might be more understanding. Like my uncle he was, and like my uncle Sam was, and like everybody else, because they have a different perspective. They're not your parent. They can look at you differently and understand. Yeah, I love you, but I'm also gonna teach you tough love too. Sometimes we need that. Now I might not be tough love on my nieces and nephews, but I was with my 18-year-old niece because she needed it at that moment. But I don't call it tough love. I call it telling you the truth. We don't have that no more. But my uncles, like my uncle Sam, like dog, I'm trying to be. I want to be more open and tell my niece and nephews the truth, even when it might be difficult for them to comprehend now. But if you grasp what I'm saying later, I did my job. Just like this. Been a Brandon Janeau Show. Peace.